Sometimes you have an itch that needs to be scratched. An itch for adventure. An itch for riches. An itch for death. Brutal, unforgiving, unexpected, violent, shocking, frequent death. No matter how painful, however, you persevere because you know it will be different next time. If you asked me to scratch this itch for you, I would immediately point you to Spelunky 2. Spelunky 2 is a satisfying, thrilling, humbling experience that teaches you with every loss. You run into the same problem, failing each time over and over, until finally you've mastered it. Dashing through the game without stopping at anything can feel exhilarating. The game pushes you to your limits and rewards you for mastery. It also doesn't hurt that it looks fabulous. Both literally and figuratively, each area and each level of the game has so much color to it. You find the Dwellings, a tribal area full of ancient-style traps, classic cave creatures, and lots of cavemen. You find Volcana, a mechanical magma maze home to Vlad's castle. You find Neo-Babylon, a sci-fi city filled to the brim with traps. The music is so atmospheric, you can listen to it for a long time without getting tired of it, and it helps give a great understanding of the areas of the game. What you're listening to is Dwellings. It's rustic but lively. Helps you know what the deal is with the Dwellings. The game takes place on the moon. Anna Spelunky, the protagonist, built a rocket to search for her parents. Her father, Guy Spelunky, had already braved the caves of Olmec and came back a wealthy man, but his lust for adventure could not be satiated. He and his wife, Tina, had left to go to the moon and left Anna with her dog, Monty. When Anna gets there, she finds a cave, which seems to have the same curse as in the caves of Olmec. The layout of the caves change, and death is not actually death. The game follows a very similar formula to the previous installment, Spelunky. The levels are randomly generated, and you have to get from the entrance to the exit of each level. It follows the classic roguelike fashion. If your health runs out over the course of the game, you are placed right back at level 1. No checkpoints. You are given 4 HP, 4 bombs, and 4 ropes. Bombs destroy tiles in a small radius and deal large damage, and ropes will help you climb up to higher places. You're armed with a whip, and the goal is to go through levels to escape. A large part of the game is trial and error. Every death is a lesson. If you want to be even more adventurous, the game will deliver. There's tons of small extra things you can do over the course of the game to benefit your run. On every stage, there is an animal of some kind in need of saving. If you carry the animal all the way to the end of the level, it will give you a kiss, granting 1 HP. There is also a golden idol that is very dangerous to collect, but with correct methods can be obtained. The golden idol, when taken to the end of the level, will reward $5,000 to the player. Similarly, there is a gray pot which will give a diamond when broken, giving $5,000, but when it is broken, an unkillable ghost will spawn and chase the player relentlessly until they finish the level. If the ghost touches the player, they will die, no exceptions. If you're like me, you like a game with some challenge, and the game by itself doesn't cut it. The game not only features a plethora of achievements, but it also features a secret route to the cosmic ocean, a lengthy test of endurance and skill, while ever still presenting new challenges. If you're still feeling a little unsure about whether or not you should buy this game, I've just barely scratched the surface. From multiplayer mode, to the arena, to character collection, to even worshipping a dark goddess, this game has it all. This game is too incredible for such a small fan base. I've spent more time than I'd like to admit in this game because of its replayability and raw difficulty, but also the addictive joy with every journal entry. I absolutely adore this game. It provides an overall good experience for newcomers and gives old players something similar, but fresh and exciting. If you asked me to give my opinion in 3 words, I would say, buy this game. On Steam, it is $20 and the reviews are very positive overall. The creator, Derek Yu, deserves more than he's given for this masterpiece. Happy spelunking!